is the ears. Now the only thing left is the ball bags, the ball bag itself, where the balls sit. Now, if we imagine this is a face, a nose, then you could almost say like this is like ball bags, like the nose, but it's open. But if we draw, like if we put flesh under it, it's like there's like a ball bags. So the point being is based on deduction, based on we've taken away all the other things, the only things left is the ears and the ball bags. The ears are skin, so I mean there might be some harder stuff in there, but it's not bone. And the penis, the ball bag is like is soft skin, and this has got a bit of a harder skin. So they're opposites in that. But like, so these could just be put here. They could just be like put there, and the eyeballs or the eyeballs of the testicles go in there, which is like really the most far out there is. Like, how does the ears become the ball bags? Well, that's the process of elimination. So are they connected in any way? Like, is there another connection between? That's the only thing left. And the only thing I can think of is like, since the testicles are covered, they can't see. Okay? They control the eyes when they're full of sperm, but they can't, they're covered themselves. So when the eyes are covered, the actual eyes are covered, the ears can still hear. So it's like the ears, what's the word, cover. The ears cover the ears, protect the eyes. The ears keep working when the eyes are covered. The eyes, when you cover your eyes, the ears still work. So it's like the ears are covering the eyes. It's, I mean, that's far out. It's so far out. It's hard to grasp. But so like ambiguous, or like complete complex opposites. They're so far apart from each other that they don't even have any real connection. Like, that's how complex the universe can get. Now, I could be wrong in this. I mean, I think there's enough evidence here to suggest that the pattern is real. Like, there is a pattern here. If people look into it themselves, they can find more and more little tweaks, more and more connections. But yeah. So the only way to get to that last one, the ears being the ball bags, was through process of elimination. So the eyes were like the easiest to see the similarity, and then it went to the tongue lifting up and the penis lifting up, so they're similar. The nose was a bit more complex, and then the underlying connection in the mouth and the vertical, horizontal, and one takes in, one excretes. So like, there is a lot of evidence to suggest like this could be the a proper pattern, and and it also shows how complicated the universe can get. That a complex opposite could be so far out there that it doesn't even, like, the only way to get there is through process of elimination because it was the last things there. But maybe there is more connections, I just haven't figured them out yet. So the other thing is like, why is the head and the penis so prominent? Why are they different to arms and legs? Why are they equal? Well, if we look at the sphere and we divide it by the 6 points plus the 7th in the middle, what we have is like, if we were to give them all sides, it would be a cube. So if you look at a cube, like a dice, a 6-sided dice, and it's sitting on the table, one part is sitting on the table and one part is sitting on top. So those two are different, and the other 4 are on the equal level. But one is on the bottom, one is on the top, and those two are different. So when dividing the infinity by the principle, there were differences in the 6 points and the 7th in the middle. But the top and the bottom, so they're different. So that's why the head and the penis are different compared to the others. So so like on a dice, say 2 are on the side and one's facing forward, one's facing back. So like they're still on the same equal level. So they're like the arms and the legs. Okay. So the other thing is, like, if these is correct so far, if the penis is symbolic of the tongue, then it would only suggest that the woman's vagina is a mouth, opposite. So it's like, so when the male penis goes into the woman's vagina, it's like a conversation, where we talk, like when we use our mouth, we have our tongue in our mouth, and we move our tongue around. So the penis in the woman's vagina is like talking, it would appear. We could suggest other implications, like, well, what is sperm, or what is a baby? Maybe like the word, if talking makes the word, then maybe humans are the word in some way. But that's making more connections, and there's a lot of this stuff, this pattern, this principle can be applied and used by other people. It's not just my idea. Obviously the yin and the yang and the YHWH has been around for centuries. So obviously it can be applied to other things. So my point is to be able to apply this to quantum physics, or not quantum physics, physics in general. That's what I'm going to get to the point in a minute. Okay, so the point of it is how to marry theory of relativity with quantum physics. So based on what I was talking about, there is like simple opposites, medium opposites, complex opposites, and the complex opposites can get so complex that they're hard to comprehend. So the point is maybe, so I don't know much about physics really. All I remember is like the theory of relativity could predict the movements of the planets and the big things, the huge things, but the tiny things it couldn't predict. In fact, in quantum physics, things were unpredictable. So basically that just sounds like opposites, but also maybe complex opposites. So that could be applied to physics. Are they just opposites? So if one is predictable, one is unpredictable, that's like a direct opposite. And then it can become, and one's big and one's small, that's like direct opposites. Like, but I don't really know about quantum physics. I don't know like exactly what they're looking at, but they could probably apply the complex principle to it. Like how they, maybe they're like different levels of complexity and of complex opposites, and how can they see that? The other thing is, if man symbolizes infinity, like a sphere, maybe the universe also symbolizes infinity, and maybe the giant things and the small things are like the head and the penis of the universe, and maybe there are. So that's two. That leaves 5 things left, 5 other points of the universe, which possibly could be thought of. Yes, so that's all I can think of for now. Thank you. My name is Mal, and I'll probably talk some more on it when I can think of something. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again.